What's up, guys? Zelda Inferno here, and welcome to our official live discussion for the penultimate episode of Meta Runner Season 3, the final season, Episode 7, Overload. Josh, stop turning into a chicken nugget, I swear.
No! Cliffhangers, finally!
I know! It's so I'm so happy! No more cliffhangers! No more Actually, see, the final season is gonna leave us on a cliffhanger that teases a spin-off series. That's what you're gonna get. That is what you're gonna get. Let me make sure I'm actually live, please. Okay, I am. Let me make sure I'm actually live. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome to the stream. Yes, that was a crazy episode. We have a lot to talk about. We're just going to be doing a normal thing of watching the episode and pausing throughout.
I'm very sad about the event.
Yep. And I am very thankful to Josh that we were able to do this stream today because I almost had to delay the stream again. I'm not even joking. I almost had to delay the stream once again because Josh, for those of you who don't know, starts school tomorrow. He starts college, so. Yep. Hello, Rio. Welcome to stream. Yes, that was the best episode this season. Disassembly drone. We got Jamie Has No Life. Welcome, everyone, to our discussion. We're going to be, like, once again, just as we have done the last few discussions, I just think it's easier if we pause the episode throughout, talk about things, discuss it, and at the end give a review. Which, speaking of reviews, before we get into everything, I'm actually also working on a Meta Runner review, like an actual video for the channel. So that's gonna be fun whenever that comes out. Hopefully, not too soon after the finale, but. You watching the Oh, I forgot that's a thing. The Splatoon 3 Invitational tomorrow, like the tournament that they're doing. I might. I'm off work tomorrow, so technically I can, and I might very well, because I'm very excited for Splatoon 3. I'm going to attempt to get it at midnight because I like my games physical. I really want a physical copy, but you know, I have to make sure they're doing a midnight launch so I can actually go to GameStop and do that. But it's they're doing a tournament for Splatoon 3, I believe. It's such an underappreciated show. So true. Not a Splatfest, it's like a tournament like that Nintendo is holding with people who get to play the game early and compete. People who yeah. Anyway, real quick. Yep. Yeah.
Team Rock Life. Cry about it and Team Paper that too, I guess.
Yeah. Real quick before anything, we are going to quickly, well, I'm gonna quickly post some links.
This is better angle. More to the right. Or the left, straight. Go to my right.
No.
Damn.
Wait, what? I didn't. I need to see that. That's dedicated. I own a physical copy and a digital copy of Splatoon 2. I can explain though.
I mean, good for you, I guess. I'm sorry, but still, I just pre-ordered the downloaded version.
Oh, the downloaded version.
A downloaded version. And since you still get weekends off after college, I think, right after we react to the final episode of Meta Runner next week, I'm just gonna start playing it non-stop.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun. We can play together. We'll be definitely be streaming it.
Wait, the same night?
Yeah. I literally, my plan is if I can get Splatoon 3 at midnight, that's how I'm starting that. Wait, what? I got a notification for something, but I didn't see it up here on stream. Did someone just subscribe or donate? I don't know.
did. Dang.
Sorry, my whole OBS thing is messed up right now, so normally I would have notifications popping up on stream, but right now, for some reason, they're not working. I will check real quick. Yeah, it just looked like someone subscribed. Thank you.
Yo, thanks to that one person. By the way, if you guys are wondering why I keep looking to the right, I've got my phone showing the chat. That's what that's all about. I'm looking at it. Too lazy to open up a tab, even though I already did it. I'm too lazy to switch tabs.
Oh, it was you. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome to the Inferno Republic. Oh no, Josh.
Stools off to you, I guess. I just wanted to say stools off to you.
Stools off to you.
Since we started this funny joke, that's been my one. Oh, massive spoilers for the story on.
Oh yeah.
Deleting Twitter.
Yeah, I heard the game leaked early, which, you know, every Nintendo game leaks early now, so it's not much of a surprise. I wish they wouldn't, but, you know.
I'm not actually using Twitter. I'm not going to use it for anything other than memes of Rule 34 and scratch that last part.
Yeah. Anyway, let's jump in.
It's about variety.
It is. Hello, Nebulous Blizzard. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
And March Gems 2. Welcome everyone joining. Let me open up the episode and we'll start going through it. We will dissect it, talk about things, but man, this was a crazy episode. Oh boy. This has to be my favorite episode so far. Wait, what, Josh?
I have many words. They are all out of pure shock.
I know.
I'm scared for every character except for Sophia. The most she's getting out of this is trauma for life.
Yeah, true.
And baby.
Alright, so I'm gonna make sure I have the music, the background music turned off, and we're gonna switch on over to here. And there we go. Now we are gonna... Wait, what?
Speaking of Metarunner, I actually wanted to mention this on stream.
Oh, did you now?
And this is crazy as well, because on our reaction video to the last episode, 2 of the voice actors noticed.
Yes! I was actually gonna talk. Thank you for reminding me. I wanted to talk about that, but I forgot. Thank you. Hello, Emerald, that person. Welcome to the stream. Can you see?
Incredible.
I'm streaming to you right now. Can you see the screen? Like the black.
Yes, go mouse. Yeah,
okay.
Go mouse is going.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, the episode legit felt like the final. It did, and that just goes to show how crazy the final episode is gonna. Yeah, it did, and that just goes to show how crazy the final episode is gonna be on Friday. Which I'm off. I don't have work, so I can react to it live. This is a great. It's not a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, but it's a gift nonetheless. But yeah, both Robin Barry Cotter and Brendan Barry Cotter, which, you know, are the voice actors for Masa and Theo respectively, commented on our reaction. So that is crazy. One day I would love to interview them, but we'll see what happens. Second best episode was episode 4, Changing My Mind. It was good. Oh, wait, what, Josh?
Yeah, but yeah, the voice actors of Theo, thank you for acknowledging our existence.
So true. That helped out so much, man. Okay. Anyway, they need to make the final episode a premiere. Yeah, I agree. I'm not gonna lie. I will actually. Yeah, I'll legit be kind of disappointed if it's not a premiere. If it just comes out of nowhere. This is such a big deal, and if it's not a premiere, it makes me think, does Glitch not care about Metarunner the way we do? Which I'm sure is not true, but like, Like, seriously, people were saying, why are they not premiering the episodes anymore? Literally, only the first 2 episodes of the season were premiered when you had every episode in season 2 be a premiere. It was just weird. The best season? I think this is the best season, the final season.
Yeah, it's the most action-packed, intense, and
yeah.
hilarious.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not to mention, and I want to point out, you know how I nearly cried during the reaction to last episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Later that night, I cried a little bit.
I know. We all did. I can't wait to see everyone's entries for into the collab. Dude, this collab, like, it's nothing crazy in terms of editing, but this collab, it's just gonna be like your name. I have a cool little meta runner montage showing Tari's journey at the beginning, and then it's gonna lead into everyone's name, and their video's gonna play. It's a lot of fun. Premiere is coming, and there will be a thank you message from. Oh, I really hope so. Remember the spin-off show about Theo? Yeah, that kind of just died. Honestly, though, I would love a Ultra Jump Mania game rather than a show, but. Yeah. Josh, though. Wait, what? I'll let you go.
What I think they do for if they decide to make a full season, I think they should just make a storyline of that. What they would make the storyline of an Mania game, because they had this whole thing with the fruit medallions and
yeah, that's true.
Be a different world and a different these like big scary final boss, and the final boss would be exactly the game.
You're kind of cutting. You're cutting out a little bit.
Oh, testing. Pee poo poo.
Well, now I can hear you, but. Hello, Sussy. Welcome to the stream. We got 12 people in here. Hello, everyone. I love how my Meta Runner streams do so much better than any other one of my streams. But hey, I love Meta Runner. Yeah. But anyway.
Oh, and I want to point out.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
Oh no, I'll let you go before we start watching.
Okay. I wanted to just point something out regarding the original. Working on for it, which I'm gonna review the time now.
Yeah, it's really hard. I'm sorry, but like the faster you talk, the harder it is. Like it keeps like cutting in and out.
Okay.
Sorry. No, you're good.
So, what do you call it? The original song that I'm working on for the collab, which I'm just gonna end with this one.
Yeah, dude, it's still happening. You want to try re-entering the call?
Okay.
Josh is gonna be back. Sorry, technical difficulties. Classic Zelda Inferno moment. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love it? Hopefully that fixed a little bit. I mean, I can hear so far so good.
Okay. Sorry.
Hello, Logan. Welcome. Okay, so anyway, what were you saying, Josh?
Let me run through that again. So, the original song that I'm working on for the Meta collab, which I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the title now. It's called "The Smallest Blow." Is I don't have an exact release date for it. But since it's gonna be filled with a bunch of motifs from the Meta soundtrack, it's definitely going to be released sometime after the season 3 soundtrack releases, just so I have every bit of music that can go in it.
True. But it's going to be a treat. It's going to be quite the treat.
And hopefully it's going to be going up on both me and Theo and Masa's channel.
Yeah, I'm going to upload it as well. But anyway, are you ready to get into watching the episode? We're going to be pausing through at just let's see. So this episode just really started things off with a bang. We got Sheridan being little sussy, stalking everyone in Skybreakers, but then we get the big battle. We get the big battle with with Masa, Belle, and Evelyn, and this is there's a lot to go. Okay, Marco. I kind of don't think this is the end of Marco's hatred for Masa. We may see them fighting here.
Oh, definitely.
What? What? What, Josh?
It definitely isn't.
Yeah, like, sure, we got a nice little fight, but... And, yeah, some of you could say that Masa is dead. But I am actually gonna talk about why I don't think he is yet. I know his face exploded. He got stabbed in the neck with a screwdriver. But I'll talk about it. I actually have a theory video coming out. Hopefully either tomorrow or Tuesday. I wanted it to come out tomorrow, but I'm not too sure. It'll come out before the finale for sure, but it's the final theory that I'm doing here on the channel. At least until spin-offs eventually happen. But... Yeah. What?
I did actually talk to someone in the voice chat in your server about an hour after the episode came out, and we were done with the reaction. And he said that it didn't look like the screwdriver hit any of Masa's vitals in his neck, like his windpipe, so he could still breathe.
Yeah, there's a lot of theories. It could just be pointless speculation, but Glitch is unpredictable as shit, so it's,
I predicted that Theo wasn't going to die since they already killed him off once. Look how that went!
True. I have a feeling Theo would die in episode 8, but episode 7 took me off guard. Same with Masa. Here's the thing about Theo. You know what? Let's talk about that, actually, because Theo's demise actually happens pretty early in the episode. We see here, Evelyn is the one to kill Theo. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought Theo would just die from, the way him just glitching. I thought he was just going to die from glitching out of existence, but not from Evelyn. But I will say, I do kind of wish they killed him off in episode 7. I gotta get so much hate for that. But, like, the way they made it seem in episode... Oh, no, did I say episode 7? Episode 6. Sorry. I wish...
Get out.
Get out. I'm sorry. I'm not a real Meta Runner fan.
Out. Out.
You can do a reaction this Friday? Nice.
Okay,
yeah, I thought Theo's death would be more dramatic too, which is why I'm saying I wish they kind of killed him off in episode 6, just because the way they had him on the floor, they had Tari be like, "Oh, he's not in his mech. Look, he's on the floor dying." I feel like that would have been the best way for Theo to go out. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was more with. You can go back and look at my reaction. Like, yeah, I was shocked when Theo died, but at the same time, I'm just like, wasn't as dramatic.
It's times like this when I'm sad I don't have a Theo plush up there.
I know. Oh yeah, you don't have one at all, do you?
It's just like the show.
Oh no. Episode 6 was a bit slow. It was still good, but I think out of all... I do think it was probably... I mean, it's still a really good episode, but I do think it was as... I don't think it was as fast as some of the others. Episode 5, I'm going to say this right now. I think this episode tops episode 5. And episode 5 before this was my favorite episode in the season. But...
I'd say each episode tops each other.
Yeah.
To be honest, because... I'm going to be honest, when we reacted to episode 1, it seemed really uneventful in comparison to episode 2.
Yeah.
When episode 2 just came in and...
Yeah.
Each episode tops each other. I'm giving this one a 9.9 out of 10.
Dude, a Theo Chunk would be amazing.
Make it happen.
We need a Tari... We need what would a three pack of chunks be? It would be Tari, Theo, and maybe Lamar? Evelyn?
I think it would be Tari, Theo, and Belle.
Oh,
And
okay.
then we have Sophia, Lamar, and Masa for the MD5 pack, and then for Passport-ish pack we have Devin, Evelyn, and Lucidia.
All of that is not gonna happen, but man, I want it to. I want that to happen.
Listen, I don't know what Glitch is doing with their merch team, but they need to hire people.
Yeah, what merch? Yeah, Nebulous brought up a good point. What merch do you expect after the final episode, like realistically? Because I'm gonna say I will be very shocked if we don't get any more merch, because all we got is the poster. Like, really? That's very underwhelming. Like, yeah, the poster, I have it hanging up right here, but man, that would be underwhelming if that's the only thing we get.
Not gonna lie, I think what they will do, I think this isn't just in my head. They're gonna do a plush of Tari with her full ass pirate Skybreakers outfit thing, and everything. I think they're gonna do an Evelyn plush just for the people who hate her, to spite them.
No, it has to be a pin cushion. A share card pin. It has to be a pin cushion. It has to be a pin cushion. We've had the poster, so I expect more plushies and a t-shirt. Yeah, a shirt too. There has to be a shirt. But man, it kind of sucks though that if we do get more merch. Oh yeah, Tari body pillow for sure. It would kind of suck though. Like, if we got more merch, it would be after the series is already over. Like, this isn't the end of Meta Runner. This is far from the end of Meta Runner. But yeah, I wouldn't buy it. I'd buy it in a heartbeat. If Masa somehow survived after this episode, then he probably will have a death scene next episode. He legit exploded. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I will get to that when we when we get to the Masa part. But yeah, here we have Theo. He's like, oh, I got to have a great adventure, so it wasn't all for nothing. And then he died, which, when it comes to Theo, what I think is going to happen is, yes, he is technically dead. Marco Merch, please, so true. I think Theo is technically dead, but I don't think this is the last we're going to see of Theo. I think because if you look at the banner for the Glitch channel, you see Tari and Theo walking in this like blue void. What if that's where Tari and Theo get warped to at the end? What if they get to live peacefully there? What do you think?
I still think that's the afterlife. I'm still convinced that's the afterlife.
Yeah, I still think that's like their computerized afterlife, where they're just gonna live as data together for the rest of eternity. But I don't think. Yeah, we're 100% gonna see this little coconut boy in the next episode, but I do think it's gonna be a little different. I think he's actually like gone in terms of being in a video game. But maybe AI Lux will have Tari and Lucidia. That's a good point. We haven't really seen the climax of AI Lux, and I think we will in the next episode.
Yeah, mainly because, they're not just going to have that shot of him looking regretfully for nothing. They're not just going to do that.
Yeah.
It's going to go nowhere. I thought, you would have had a bit more AI Lux.
Yeah. A big appearance in the final episode, yeah. I hope you're talking about AI Lux, because unfortunately...
Yeah, AI.
Unfortunately, my theory about Lux being alive was right but wrong at the same time. Why do we have to experience... Why do we have to experience more death? I know, dude. I'm sorry, man. We all... Anyway, we get to see that Masa, he ain't having this. His free will is off the charts. And again, you can see, right, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, his free will is off the charts. I like that Masa finally came back to reality. Like, he's no longer controlled. Same with Belle, because her chip got knocked out. But I do wish that it was more dramatic, more dramatic turn to Masa being more like. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I wish Masa struggled a bit more to become himself again. Yeah, I don't think I want an Evelyn plushie anymore because of what she did to Theo. I know, right? Hello, Red Saber. Welcome. And you too, Charles. Wait, what's up?
That's the thing. More a reason to buy one for a pin cushion.
Yeah, we should get an Evelyn pin cushion for sure.
I'm gonna find a bunch of tiny pins. And if there's an Evelyn plush, I can have some.
Yeah. What did you? Hello, Sonic YTP. Welcome. Wait. What did you? What did Red Saber tell you in the chat? He wanted you to tell me something.
I think that was about the whole Masa potentially still being alive thing.
Oh.
How the screwdriver didn't any of the spiders, or at least it looked like it. Is that it? Is that it, Saber?
If they make an Evelyn plush, it will be attacked by the Theo fans. So true. But I do wish after because Masa died shortly after he came back into reality. So I really wish that we got to see more of Masa in Skybreakers. Because his design was so badass. An Evelyn punching bag. So true. Also, Robot Boy died. And I felt the pain in Marco's scream. He's like, no! My buddy! That was awful. That was so, I love that little dude. He it was so nice. But then Marco. Wait, what?
I just hate how we're not seeing any more of the good characters. We lost Tazweed. We've lost Alan Tomato. We've lost the good little Robot Boy. Who else?
Glitch loves killing those types of characters, I swear. They may be really small characters and don't really serve that much to the plot, but they're so good. Like, literally, the Tazweeb and just all the TazCorp scientists all together. How the hell do you manage to make a character so in-depth and funny when they don't say a damn word? Like, seriously. Yeah, my favorite side story was Theo and the robots. So true. But yeah, then we get to see that Marco, he got wrecked. He died in the game. Now, they all got ported back to Shipwreck Swamp, which, isn't that big of a deal. But and it's actually funny, in the after credits scene, when we get to see them all in Shipwreck Swamp, if you look at Marco, he's still AFK, because obviously he wouldn't be in Shipwreck Swamp because he went to go find where Sheridan is. Which, man, speaking of which, we're at that part right now. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? Like, he's going to go find Sheridan.
Like, obviously, he's going to go try to destroy the server. Which I assume he's just trying to put an end to all of this. So, I think the thought process that Marco's having is, sooner I destroy the server, sooner I can beat the fuck out of Masa.
True. But do you think he's actually going to successfully destroy the server?
I don't know, because in my head, I think how the server can be destroyed is just smash all the computers in each other.
Because my thing is, we saw in, I think it was episode 5 or 6, where also Marco's going in there with a baseball bat. Yeah, true.
A wired baseball bat.
A wired baseball bat? Yeah, like Walking Dead shit. But anyway, we saw Sheridan's computer. It looked like it was overloading really badly. So I think if anything's going to destroy the server, it's going to be Sheridan.
Yeah.
I think
he's going to be his own downfall.
Yeah, I think that computer is going to explode, causing the I was going to reference Evangelion, but no, I don't know how many people would get it, but good anime. good anime, by the way. But essentially, like a second impact. We're gonna have history repeating itself, and yeah, that'll be fun. Masa's going to be alive. He might just be in a coma after the explosion in his face. After he might be bleeding out and just dying. However, the screwdriver didn't hit his windpipe, so he can breathe there. But I mean, to be fair though, when we saw him get stabbed, it was really hard to see exactly where. Like some people thought he got hit in the cheek with it, and I don't think he got hit in the cheek. But what I do, you know,
Yeah, he did not get him. Pretty far.
yeah, I don't believe he will destroy the server, but Sheridan will go to jail. I kind of think Sheridan might actually die. I think he's gonna act if a second explosion happens. I think, but then again, I don't know. That's a good point because maybe he will go to jail. He was still standing after being stabbed. Wait, what, Josh?
Yeah, I do think it's gonna be either he dies or goes to jail.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be either he dies or goes to jail.
I mean, yeah, true.
One of them. He can't just walk free.
Yeah. So let's move onward. Oh. Okay. So moving on in the episode after Marco, we get their little fight. Oh yeah, one thing I really liked is, well, first, Masa's back to normal. He's fine now, and he gets to kick some serious ass. I wish we got to see more of his Skybreakers design because it was so good. Man, I wish the season was a little bit longer, if I have to complain, but you know, I think they still got the job done, and he's whipping ass right here. And I love how his face is getting all fucked up as well. Imagine if the season ended with Sheridan winning and Tari dying, then rolling the credits. Oh god, I would hate that. I would hate that ending.
God, fuck.
Josh is just like, no, please. Masa might go to jail as well. I don't think he'll go to jail. I mean, he might. He still killed a man. Technically.
But then again, it wasn't his arm malfunction. I think all they're gonna need to do is, get some evidence that his arm malfunctioned, and then he'll be in the clear.
True. He might go to court. Who knows? But yeah, here.
And,
wait, what?
And then again, I think either way he might still, face charges to some extent for second degree murder. Because either way, he did do the boom boom.
Yeah, but it would suck because he didn't want that to happen at all. But hey, we get the scene where Moss dies. Heavy quotes because part of me.
He wasn't afraid to kill a man.
Yeah, true. He even says, "I thought you wanted to be just like Lux." Dude, that was one of my favorite lines in the episode. But yeah, he got stabbed hardcore in the neck and exploded. But if you can see, like,
yeah, I don't know if you've seen Squid Game, but there's something about him getting stabbed.
I've not seen Squid Game. Don't spoil anything. I'm gonna watch it at some point.
I won't.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say something about that scene being similar to another scene, but I'll keep my lips.
Yep. The fan base would
You can just watch it, and when you
yeah. Okay. The fan base would explode if Sheridan won. So true. The explosion we saw in this episode, I think, was more of a shockwave. Yeah, that would make sense actually, similar to what happened to Tari in season 1, episode 2. That's true. It mostly knocked everyone out, like it knocked everyone backwards at the arena. That's a good point. I hate that they didn't show the Silica City's jail. That's one of my theories I had that was so disproved. I really wish we saw actual police from Silica City. That would have been so cool. What if Masa gets turned into a little chunk along with Tari and Theo? I would love that.
Well, you gotta think. Um, considering, remember how in episode 1, season 3, Sheridan said that he sprung Masa and Bell from jail? I think that's a little bit fucked for the police to just let that by.
Yeah. Very true.
Man, they're not doing good at their job.
Hashtag Masa Chonk gang. So true.
Hashtag Masa Chonk gang.
Yeah. And who...
Let's get it.
Yeah, type it in chat. Who knows, though? Like, maybe with spin-offs, we will get to see more of Silica City, because we're not done with Meta Runner. Whether you like to believe it or not. My favorite scene was Tari jumping over Evelyn's sword slash. That was such a badass move.
Power move.
That's why I like Season 1 so much. The atmosphere was so good. I liked... Season 1 was really good. What if Zelda Inferno was in Meta Runner? I would be the guy that just sucked. I'd be the one Meta Runner that just didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
No, you'd be one of those faceless background characters.
Yeah, I'd be a faceless background character.
Then again, I would too. I'm not. I don't got that main character fit either.
Yeah, but yeah, I can totally see this being more of like a shockwave. And plus, if you look at Moss's face, considering the chip is what exploded, his face ain't messed up. Sure, that could just be an animation thing, but like his face ain't exploded. So, yeah. I noticed how much this season barely used Tari and Evelyn's normal models because of Skybreakers. That is true. We only really got to see in the first 2 episodes. Which I don't mind too much. Like, I went into the season expecting 90% of what they showed to be Skybreakers. So, I'm not upset by that, but, you know. And then after the shockwave or explosion, whatever you want to call it, that caused Belle to get free, which is always awesome. But before that, I think I skipped over it, but essentially there was a nice little fight with Tari and I almost said Evelyn, Tari and Belle, and it just reminded me so much of season 1. PD is the best. So true. PD is amazing.
PD is the best character. Behind, obviously though, behind Elvis Mayo, behind Pop Boy, behind Tasweed. Tasweed is
Yeah,
Tasweed is best for life. He came first. No one can replace him.
Yeah, true. I wish we saw more games like that spell one. Oh, Tempest. Are you going to be live on Saturday? Yes. I don't have anything really going on other than work, but I get off work pretty early in the afternoon, and I won't delay it again. And since Josh is going to be off during the weekend, 100% the final Meta Runner discussion stream will be happening on Saturday. But guys, get ready. This is going to be a big day. September 9th is going to be a huge day. What the hell are you doing, Josh?
Looking at you. I don't know. I just wanted to do a fucking meta joke.
Fair enough. I think Tempest was one of the best Meta Runner games. Oh, I agree. I love Tempest. I thought Evelyn... Yeah, I thought Evelyn would be able to come back to the real world, but I guess she can't wake up either. Because she stayed in Shipwreck Swamp. Maybe Sheridan wakes her up manually, but got knocked out. Yeah, she's just stuck there for life.
Yes.
Fortnite, but good. Fortnite, but good. No offense. None taken.
Listen. If Evelyn's in there, you know what that means, chat. We fucking won.
I don't think that's the end. I think Evelyn, even if it's... I think we're going to get one more fight with Tari and Evelyn in Sheridan's server. Like, outside of Skybreakers. And who knows... Maybe whatever happens to Evelyn in Sheridan's server will cause her to explode in the real world. You good, Josh?
Yeah. That last part, I was intrigued by that last part.
I think she could explode in the real world. But who knows? And forever, but... Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Meta Runner is over in terms of, like, getting new shows and stuff. Hope Evelyn stays in Shipwreck Swamp for the rest of her life where she belongs on Failure Island. Oof.
Motherfucker is a shipwreck now.
Yeah, dude, I'm so looking forward to Friday, though. That's going to be awesome. I don't think so because it looked like she gave up at the end section. I mean, yeah. But then again, this is Evelyn. This is Evelyn we're talking about. Evelyn may be throwing a temper tantrum right now, but I don't think that's how she's done.
Yeah.
But anyway.
You gotta remember what you said. You know, she's learned her lesson. She's saved up, but fucking every time she does that, Tari pulls a victory out of her lucky ass.
True. Roast Evelyn right now. Evelyn is a chap little bitch.
She's British.
I know. I just turned British for... I'm sorry, Josh. Did I offend you? No.
I don't get offended, bro.
No, Josh is the one offending. He's never offended.
I'm a dickhead. Someone make fun of my autism now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not joking. Someone do it. I won't shame you for it. No one will.
I feel horrible, though. Okay, anyway.
I'll give you high fives. Do it.
Moving on,
Okay.
now. Oh, yeah, Tari got her Meta Runner vision back, which some people are probably going to be like, oh, that means she's not going to die because she got her powers back so she can kick some fucking ass. No, she is still going to die. I still think it.
Shut the fuck up. You shut up on that.
No, never. Meta Runner skins are out, kids.
Getting old.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Man, Meta Runner skins in Fortnite would be so good. Wait, if people are still getting Meta Runner arms, where are they getting them from? It can't be Task Corp. That's true. Maybe, I mean, just like with anything, I'm sure knockoff companies and just other companies in general probably saw what Task Corp was doing and started making their own. Like, you see how, like, video game accessories and controllers, like, yeah, you have like a controller made by Nintendo, but then you have another controller that tries to do the same thing made by another company, so who knows.
Yeah, then again, when Tazcorp this wasn't a thing anymore, you would have thought the Meta Runner would just continue until, it was revealed a couple episodes ago that Sheridan was the one who invented the Meta Runner arm, so I assume with the birth of ShareCorp, they were planning to make more Meta Runner arms.
Yeah.
Within that company. And that would be another flagship product beside, like, mobile warping technology.
Yeah.
That's just a headcanon, though.
Headcanon, always. As a threat, Lex wins, but as a threat, the villain Sheridan wins. Gosh, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, she got her Meta Runner vision back and was able to take out... I mean, Belle technically took out Lucinia. Some people were like, oh, Belle's dead here. It's a video game.
Yeah.
She respawned. Just because she exploded with Evelyn. Like, we saw Evelyn respawn.
But we didn't see Belle respawn.
I mean, technically... Okay, I'm going to skip to the end here. So in the background, we see Petey talking to someone in Shipwreck Swamp. Is this Belle in the background where my mouse is? Or is this someone else? I don't think it's Belle.
Actually, shit, you're right. It could be Belle.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look closer later.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a thought. Atari's chance of death is 50, Moss 80, Theo's 80. I think Theo is basically done, though. Other than, Tari meeting with him in the afterlife or something. I guess we'll see.
I say the percentage of Theo's chance of death is 101%. Margin of error being 1%.
Yeah. That person... Yeah, you know what? Now that you mention it, that person does have a slightly different hair model. Compared to Belle.
But then again, being
yeah.
a Meta Runner,
you're right.
Most likely played Skybreakers before and would have bought cosmetics. So
yeah.
So let's just go with the theory that when you die in Skybreakers, you just lose all your cool shit that you bought.
True. That's always a possibility. But now we have the final scene in the episode, which is probably the best scene in the episode, in my opinion. We get, like, Trade playing in the background where they jump into the portal. This was such a good scene. Like, oh my gosh, and I can't wait. The episode's probably gonna pick up right after this. I'm so ready to see what's happening.
It's gonna be so good.
Yep, and there's the end of the episode. But guys, speaking of the music for Metarunner, I think this is actually the last time we're gonna hear Trade. We're not gonna hear it in the next episode, and here's why.
No, I couldn't.
Wait, what were you gonna say? Is it the same thing I'm thinking?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna just say I think that for the end credits in the final episode of Metarunner, the next episode, I think they're gonna do something special for the end credits.
There's gonna be a brand new song. That's what I think.
Yeah,
because
Gravity Falls style.
Yeah.
You know how Gravity Falls ended.
I vaguely remember how Gravity Falls ended, but it's been so long since I've watched it. New song in the finale? Yes, and I'll explain. Wait, what?
Yeah, if you remember the end credits for the final ever episode of Gravity Falls, I think they're going to do something similar to that.
And how did that end?
I think it's just like with the main two characters, Dipper and Mabel getting on a bus leaving Gravity Falls, and I was like...
Oh, yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
But the reason I think we're going to get a new song... I think Only Up right now is my favorite Metarunner song. But that could change when the full version of... Wait, what?
Oh, wait, what?
Well, what's your favorite?
I gotta say my two favorites are Always Running and Steady.
Oh, Steady's good, though. But the reason I think that we are going to get a new song, and we're going to go over to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
We're going to AJ Desperito on Twitter. Despacito. Look what he posted. He posted something interesting. A lot of people have been asking me where the full version of Metarunner Season 3's theme is, so I wanted to share what I have planned to release after Episode 8 airs. A very special Metarunner music project that will be announced soon. I don't know what this could be, but...
Well, if it's going to be announced soon, I don't think it has anything to do with the end credits for the next episode.
Yeah.
That's not exactly soon, that's just really, really, really soon.
Yeah. But then he... Wait, what?
A bit too soon to be considered soon, even.
True. But anyway, then he says a music video for Trade. So that confirms we are getting a music video. Not just it on Spotify, but we are getting a music video. And then, obviously, the full OST for the final season. And then, this is why I think we're getting a new song. A music video for a new song that you might hear next week. Did you see this, Josh?
I did see it, but I kind of just brushed... I kind of brushed by the next week part thinking it was going to be another new song entirely separate from Metarunner, because AJ does that.
I know, but do you think it is? Or do you think it's a Metarunner song? For the finale?
Oh,
because...
I want to say it's like 75% chance of it being a Metarunner thing, 25% being not. And that's how it's going to be.
Yeah, I felt the need to point that out. I'm gonna head back over here. Give me a sec. Okay. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure before Season 3 came out, I think he mentioned how he was talking about how Trade was going to be the credits theme, but I think he mentioned how there might be something for the end. I think he already did confirm that, so I think there's a chance it's a new song for Metarunner. AJ really knows how to make you feel things. So true. A small detail I noticed is that on the second half of the season's end credits, there's a small little shot of the glitched out Skybreakers not shown in the first half of the season's outro. I noticed that, actually. About how in the later episodes of the final season, the credits, like you see how it goes like to black and white and it shows like the glitched out Skybreakers.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like that for the first half of the season where it's just black and white. But yeah.
I remember that.
Man, but this episode was just... Is there anything we're forgetting to talk about for the episode before we get into our review portion of it?
Let me try and think. We talked about Theo's death, Martha's death, Belle's sorts of death. We all thought it was death. I don't really know.
I think we basically covered. Unfortunately, there's only so much we can cover in a week for Metarunner, because Metarunner episodes are typically pretty short, so there's not too much to talk about. That's why these streams tend to be under an hour long, but, you know, it's going to be a beautiful, emotional masterpiece. So 100%, I am not ready. I am not mentally prepared for the finale.
I still think we're going to get like a half an hour finale. I'm clinging on to that hope.
You're going to be disappointed if it's not.
Yeah.
Didn't they already confirm, though, that the finale is going to be a little bit longer?
Either way, I'm just hoping that even if it's not exactly half an hour, I just hope it is the longest episode out of all of the Metamana.
I hope so, too. MD5, I am ready for the final episode, same. Yeah, I wonder what happened to Lucinia, but that's about it. I still think Lucinia is probably going to come back. She's 100% coming back. But earlier in the stream I was talking about it, but I guess I just kind of stopped talking about it. But I wanted to talk about my plan for September 9th. So again, depending on if I can get Splatoon 3 at midnight, I'll be doing a Splatoon 3 launch stream where I'll be playing for a couple hours. And then my Metarunner reaction is going out. And then after, I'm going to finish up putting the final touches on the finishing touches on the collab, and then the collab is going to be uploaded. And then I have been working on just a little side project. I've already talked to you about it during a previous stream, but I'm going to be uploading a Metarunner the final season movie cut. I kind of edited it together and made a nice little movie cut out of it. So, and I'm going to try to upload it in 4K. I can't promise, but we'll see what happens.
That looks cool.
Yeah, but that's going to also, hopefully, if it doesn't come out on September 9th, it'll come out on September 10th, 100%. Nobody makes the final episode over 20 minutes. I will be happy if it's at least over 20 minutes long. But we'll see. You said in your tweet, get the tissues. You mean get 7 boxes ready for episode 8? Yeah, so true.
I've got 6. I need an extra one.
Oh, yeah. Just imagine giving us a season intro for the final episode. Definitely not going to happen, but I can dream. Oh, could you imagine that? It's not going to happen, but man, that would be amazing.
I think, though, at the same time, it would be cool. I think it would be kind of a slap in the dick, considering they could have done it for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I'd be a little upset about that. Like, really? You could have done that, like, 8 episodes ago or 7 episodes ago, like, really? But yeah. Anyway, on to the review portion we should probably do. What did you think about this episode overall? Because this was probably my favorite episode in the whole season.
I don't know, I loved it. I genuinely loved the episode. It had everything I tried later after we reacted to it.
You know what's...
When killed off Theo, when I thought they weren't going to, in that moment, I was shocked to my goddamn core.
Yeah, same. Oh, yeah. But yeah, the episode was very good. I wish it was longer, but, you know, it was a good episode. And you know what's funny? I feel like these review portions are kind of pointless because we're going to be loving the episode either way.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I just thought that was kind of funny. Like, yeah, we're Glitch fans. We love the episode. However, there's a reason for that. The series is genuinely good. It is not bad at all.
Criminally underrated as well.
Now, I am the type of person, I can be pretty critical when it comes to things in shows. If Metarunner was bad, I would let y'all know. I would tell y'all how I feel about Metarunner and if there was just not a good episode. But, you know, it had sadness. Wait, what? Yeah. 10 out of 10. I was sad when Masa and Theo died. Or is he dead? We'll find out in the next episode. It had sadness, drama, death, action, everything that a good Meta Runner episode has. So true. This was definitely one of the more action-packed episodes. It was the penultimate episode, the climax of the series. They did a lot right. And there was a lot writing on this episode. It was one of the longer ones, which then again isn't saying much because the longest episode is like... is that episode 6? That's the longest?
I think so. I know that was episode 3.
Yeah. Since they went into the server, we may not see any more Skybreakers. Yeah, I'm fairly confident we're done with Skybreakers. I think the final episode is going to take place almost entirely in the real world and in Sheridan's server.
Yeah. I think
yeah, I think it's episode 6.
Yeah, it was episode 6. 16 minutes long and 32 seconds.
Yeah. I am kind of right about how a lot of people felt the season was rushed when I feel the opposite. Yeah, you know what? I will give Glitch credit. They know how to spend their time. And I know some people are like, oh, but the pacing isn't that bad. And I can agree to some parts where it feels like the pacing could be a little bit better. But that's not even that big of an issue. Like, literally, they were working with what they had. The season did not feel rushed at all. There were so many people saying, oh, it's the final season. They're not going to have it be like a show going on for 10 seasons, you know, before it ends. No, they don't need to do that. It did not feel rushed in the slightest, really. Like, it was good. They ended it the way they wanted to.
Plus, then again, if Meta Runner had lasted 10 seasons, and we've all said this before, it eventually would have gone bad. It completely dodged that bullet.
It did. So that's why we just can't stop saying good things about it, because it's ending at the best time. Do you think Meta Runner Season 3 is the best? It's my favorite season, but by far.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the climax season.
Season 2 is a close second, but... Well, I mean, not close, because... I love Season 2, but man, by far, Season 3 has the most action, the most emotions, you know? It gets you feeling stuff. I dare you guys to hug the Tari, Masa, and Belle plushies. Man, you know, I don't have a Belle plushie. I really need to get one before it's sold out. But I do have a Tari and a Masa. You don't have a Masa, right?
No, I don't have a Masa.
I have a Masa. Sheridan is directly responsible for this season being so good. It's true. Wait, what?
Listen, honestly, if I had a Masa plush, it would be up there on the shelf, loud and proud.
True. But then again, you also don't have much room.
I'm running out. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I was thinking just build more shelves in your background.
Fucking genius.
Just do that. Just the types of shelves that you have in the background, just get more of them.
True galaxy brain move right there.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that. In fact, I'm probably gonna nail a shelf into my forehead just so I can have the questions with me at all times.
Yeah.
I've done it with a stool, so what's stopping me?
You've got a point. Josh will do anything for views. Whether it's a stool or... Can you just... For murder drones, can you just wear a piece of shit on your head?
Here's the thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I don't think YouTube would like that. No, I dare you guys to stop to drop kick the plush. You know what? Real quick, I'm gonna drop kick a plushie.
I have a jump plush. That can probably do.
It's not a Meta Runner one, but I have to. Oh wait,
Let's go.
That was horrible. Wait.
Don't hit your monitor, bro.
Fuck. I just knocked it over. Wait, give me 1 sec. I'm sorry, Jub. Whoa, I'm slipping all over the place. I just made a fool of myself. But you know what? I'll do anything for views. No, not really.
I want to put some goofy odd noises over this, man. Also, Twinkie review. When's it happening?
I would be so down to do a Twinkie review. When will you make 2 stools for Murdrones episode 2? Great. When will... Wait, what?
You know what?
Don't.
Honestly, listen. I have my own money, so if I can get my mom to find me the brand that makes this specific stool, I'm gonna buy it out of my own fucking money.
Okay.
For the sake of it. I'm going to do it. And I won't be able to have it on my head, but I'll have like one on each leg.
Do you guys have a rubber duck for the Atari plushies? Unfortunately, I don't.
Neither do I.
When will you make Murdrones theories? Well, unfortunately, there's not too much to talk about when it comes to Murdrones at the moment until we get more info on it. However, I will say that I do have a Murdrones video coming out sometime this month that will kind of, like, essentially once Meta Runner is over, my channel, from me changing my banner and stuff, like, I'm going to be decked out for Murdrones. So... expect a lot of Murdrones content on the channel in the coming months. Or maybe perhaps weeks. Shut the fuck up, Josh. Story and plot reward goes to Meta Runner, animation and pacing goes to Murdrones. As for Murdrones story, one word, eh. Well, to be fair, we don't know much about Murdrones story. So
plus then again, Liam Vickers is the showrunner, so even then you can't really blame Glitch. You should also blame Liam Vickers.
Yeah, he's the one writing it, and so, but I every episode plus 1 stool. You have to add a stool every episode.
Fine, let's see what I got. I think I have enough.
Please. But yeah, I think it's best to judge the story for Murdrones after season 1 is finished, because really we don't know much about what the story is gonna be for Murdrones.
Yeah, although all I remember from the Q&A is we haven't seen the last of Jay. Unfortunately.
I figured that. She's gonna pull an... Yeah, she's gonna pull an N and just, like, reconstruct their body. Yeah, so...
Although, you know that one really big shot, in the Murdrones Q&A, which was, like, one that shows Uzi walking around and there was a big mechanical pile in the building? I think that's Jay. I think, this is just my theory, that she has taken the time to rebuild herself and has become this giant, hulking mechanical monster, which I think is going to be, like, the main villain for season 1.
Oh, that would be awesome, honestly.
Or, like, one of the later antagonists, plus that would really fit the horror theme.
Yeah, I think the future episodes will expand it more. It's really hard to go off of a pilot, and who knows? We really don't know if they're going straight to episode 2, or if they're going to do what Helvboss did and just have a normal episode 1.
That would be cool, honestly.
And it would be really cool to go back to the pilot of Murdrones and see how it differs from the actual episode 1. What was the first SMG4 plus you got? I think it was the Tari. I could be wrong, but I think it was the Tari.
For me, it was Big SMG4, which that was my first piece of Glitch merch ever, or merch from any content creator.
Yeah, and I still see your Big SMG4, which I'm still jealous that you got. Anyway.
You can find one on fucking, eBay.
You can't. I already looked. You can't. They got none.
Well, maybe one day someone will just get bored of this, because if you can find a fucking nuke
still
shopping, find the plot.
Yeah. Stool giveaway for the finale. Bet. You should give away the stool.
That's the thing, though. Slight confession here. It's not my stool. I took it from the living room, and my mom has kind of been going with it this whole time. She doesn't care.
That's hilarious.
So I think she would only start to care if I gave it to someone.
Yeah, true.
Without knowledge.
Josh, did you already tell everyone about the box? What are you talking? Wait, what box?
Well, that's the thing. You know, the whatchamacallit. Yeah, it's only a week left, so just be patient because.
I'm trying to play stupid.
Listen, the box. Sorry, I'm getting nervous. Don't know why, but there's only a week left until you guys all know what's in the box. Be patient.
Yeah. Josh has a big SMG4 plushie. I know, right? I'm so jealous. Anyway, we still need to rate the episode. I give it a 10 out of 10. That's the first time I've given an episode a 10 out of 10, I think.
You know, what I was going to do was give each episode a 9 point something until the final episode got to a 10 out of 10. But honestly, I want to give this one a 10 out of 10 as well. It was just too good to not do it. I'm ruining the streak. It's fucked my life.
Yeah, it was really good. 1 out of 1. Okay. Anyway, that's 100 on 100. Oh yeah, that definitely. But anyway, that's gonna basically wrap it up for the stream. Josh, do you have any final words before we end it off?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to put the music in the back.
Okay, so I do just want to say next week is gonna be big. So I do want to say this. Until next week, this is the last you guys are ever gonna see of the stool. It's real shit. So just take your time to see.
Goodbye, stool. Goodbye.
You'll be getting this.
Netrunner's final finale is gonna probably be in an explosion. I can see it happening. I can see that too.
Okay, but real shit though. Sorry. Yeah, a lot's happening this week. Next week we're getting the final episode of Netrunner ever. We're getting the end of Jamie's Volume 3, which is a song for Game On. We're getting the release date for Jamie Makes Volume 1. And finally, most of all, we're all gonna find out what's in this box. No.
Oh no. Josh, are you okay?
I can't find the box.
Oh no. That's
Guys,
nice chill stream as always. Thank you, dude.
Guys, I gotta go. Is it?
Yeah, something's wrong with the box. It just kind of vanished. That's weird. Anyway, guys, be sure to drop some likes on this stream if you enjoyed it, as well as be sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all my content. But with that being said, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, guys, I've been Zelda Inferno, and I'll see you later. Bye.